dear Lord, you two again? Don't you take the hint? Can't you just give up already? I already made up my mind. I don't want you guys in my videos anymore.
We just want to come back, that's all, man. Just please. Just give us a chance, please.
You're really gonna beg me like that, like a little kid, Blue? I know you want to be in the video. I know you want to be in one video, but you know, I'm sorry. I don't need you guys anymore. I did back then, but I don't anymore. I'm sorry.
We did a lot for you, man. We did all the spinning around throughout the whole video, tired our asses off while you just sat there and talked the whole time.
You spun around in the videos. Yay, whoopee-doo. I mean, what do you want for that, Red? You want a cookie for that? One, you can't eat those. You're just a spinning little logo. And two, I ate them all. So sorry.
You burgerly son of a bitch.
This is ridiculous, guys. I told you I don't want you guys in here anymore. I've told you guys in the last episode, no more.
We're sorry, dude. All we're asking is just to come back. That's all we're asking.
Blue, I'm sorry, but it's out of the question.
You burgerly asshole. You son of a bitch. How dare you insult us like that?
You know what? That's it. After that insult you said, Red, it's gonna get you nowhere. So you both scoot. Get out of my room now!
We're not going anywhere until you let us back in the videos, you asshole.
I said get out! What are you waiting for?
This isn't over, dude. You're gonna hear from us next time. And next time, we won't be nice like this. You're gonna regret this for sure.
Go away now! Sorry about that, people. They're at it again, wanting to be in my videos. Well, I don't need them anymore. But you know, what can you do? I mean, what can you do? Hello everybody, it's I, Tony, and welcome back to episode 3 of my remastered game reviews. And I'd like to welcome you all to my Tekken franchise review once again. As we are continuing here, we are on episode 3, part 4 of 10 big epic parts of this review. We already talked about the PlayStation Tekken games when they were ported from the arcade to the PlayStation. But we're going to dive into the PlayStation 2 era of Tekken as this part. But before we get started here, we got something here before we can continue. Hot and fresh off the grill is a nice juicy TTBurger recap, fresh like a hot grilled cheap burger to show you all what you missed. As I took a look at Tekken 3 for the PlayStation, gave it a burgerly perfect out of 10 because it was more than perfect. It was burgerly perfect. It was fucking awesome. Amazing, and it still ages really well to this day. It's one of the best fightings of all time, and it's my favorite game of all time too. So I had to give it that rating because it's burgerly perfect, like a fresh, hot, grilled, juicy cheeseburger ready to be served for dinner. And today we're going to be diving into the PlayStation 2 era of Tekken, like I said. And before I get started here, I'd like to give my friends CCGamer88, JJBrother88, JJJaguar89, and MMTheMan89 shoutouts here because they're all fans of Tekken, and I hope they're all doing well. And this is for you guys as well, so I hope you guys enjoy your shoutouts here. Now, this game here started off as an expansion for Tekken 3. When it was released in the arcades, it had the Tekken 3 engine with the graphics and the gameplay. It just added with like a tag element to it, so that where you pick two characters and tag one-on-one, start that, tag on and off to defeat your opponents and stuff. And today we got that game as it was released a year later to the PlayStation 2 with updated graphics and everything, similar to what they did to Time Crisis 2, where released in the arcade first and then they brought it to PS2 and updated the graphics and everything. And this game was once again done by Namco, and this was the very first PlayStation 2 game I ever got. This is Tekken Tag Tournament, first released on July 1st, 1999 in the arcade, and then October 2026, year 2000 in the arcade. Now, I also should mention here that this game was also released on the PlayStation 3, known as Tekken Hybrid, which I will talk about that later on in the review here. But let's get started here. Tekken Tag Tournament is the first spin-off to the Tekken series, and the idea and concept was to make a compilation game with almost all the characters from the first 3 Tekken games and put them into one huge compilation game, and the end result is great. Although it's not perfect like Tekken 3, it comes very close and makes it a great launch title for the PlayStation 2. When I first played Tekken Tag Tournament on the PlayStation 2, I was amazed on how great the graphics looked at the time. It's like I remember getting this on Christmas Eve and we set up our PlayStation 2 and we were playing it and we were seeing how it's got better graphics because of the technology of the PlayStation 2, and it's got better looking character models, smoother frame rate, and all that stuff. And it was showing that like fighting games were becoming next gen, and more was coming for them to be improved and more. And it was a great thing at the time, and it was considered cutting edge at the time. And I just remember popping on PlayStation 2 on Christmas Eve of the year 2000, just playing it before we went to bed, and getting things started here with the story. Actually, this time there is no story at all. The story was dropped in favor of adding as many characters from the first 2 Tekken games as possible. You have endings and stuff for the characters, but no story. And it's not needed and stuff like that, but it would have been nice if it had like a water scenario or so, but still, that's just me. It's not needed, but it would have been nice if there was one. But yeah, just saying there. For the presentation, the game's graphics looked great for a game released in the year 2000. The arcade version used the Tekken 3 graphics engine, but here the PlayStation 2 version upscales the graphics and takes advantage of the PlayStation 2's hardware capabilities. The character models, just look at them, look a whole lot better. You see facial expression and eye expressions making them more realistic looking, and their mouths move when they grunt or laugh or say like one word or so and stuff, and they just look a lot better. And like the backgrounds have improved too. They have weather effects, snow effects, and they got some lighting stuff. You can even see clouds in the sky and even a sunset, and it can be dark out in the daytime and stuff. And they have lighting and make it look like real backgrounds. Only problem, there's only a handful of backgrounds. Not every character has their own stage. Like the only characters that have stages are like Paul, Law, Heihachi, Nina, Xiaoyu, and like there's also the school stage, Eddie, and then the final boss Unknown has a stage, and Ogre has one too, and that's basically it. And Yoshimitsu has one too. And like there's like sure like they have like Yoshimitsu A, Yoshimitsu B, Nina A, Nina B, and stuff like that, which like different lighting and stuff like that and time of the day. But still, it's like it would have been nice if there were more backgrounds, but I understand it because they had a lot of characters there, so there's only so much they could do. And it's like, I don't know, I don't think about like 10 or 11 of them or so that's what it is, but still, they have details to them, but it would have been nice if there was more background involved, more stages to fight in. And the ending scenes use the in-game game graphics engine, which do look good, but nearly every ending scene uses the same music and there's no voice acting to them, but I'll get to that later. The sound, I gotta say, great sound. The music is awesome. This time, they only have one soundtrack you to choose from. There's no arcade soundtrack this time. I was disappointed at first because of this, because I usually would choose the arcade soundtrack over the console soundtrack, but I understand why they did this. This was a port of a 90s arcade game, and they wanted to update everything with the technology of the PlayStation 2. This soundtrack here is good, although the arcade soundtrack is better, but I understand why they didn't include it, because updating everything, they wanted to update the music as well, so I guess I can understand that, but still, that's just me. The voice clips are good, like when you hear the voice clips, and they sound more polished and sound better due to the technology of the PlayStation 2. They don't sound like muffled or anything like that, so they sound better due to the technology of the PlayStation 2. The gameplay here of Tekken Tag Tournament is fantastic, but it has some flaws here. The main feature of Tekken Tag Tournament is what you do called Tag Battle. You pick from 2 characters of your liking in a tag team, and you battle another tag team there and stuff, and you basically do that. Tekken Tag Tournament features a big cast of characters from the first 3 games, including 2 new characters, which are Tetsu Jin, who is a metal version of Moku Jin, and Unknown, who is considered to be Devil Jun Kazama. And she's only considered in the Tag franchise. And when you pick like certain characters on a tag team, like you pick like Nina Williams and Anna Williams, they'll be scolding each other, insulting each other, like before the fight begins, or during the winning pose or so. Or you'll see like Xiaoyu and Panda posing stuff like that or so, or Kazuya and Jin, or Lee and all of them just doing that. So like it basically is pretty cool how it gives you so much to do in this game, and just you pick a tag team or so, then there you go. When you are fighting against a tag team, when you're low on health, just press the L1, R1 button or so, and just tag them, and then you'll be fighting with your tag partner. And when you're not using that partner who lost some health, you'll be gaining some of the health that's in the red zone there. So just do that there over and over. And the controls are smooth on par with Tekken 3's controls, and smoothness is the key word. No clunky controls. Smoothness is the proper word. You can also play 4 players if you have a multi-tab in pair play mode, and unfortunately at the time I did not have a multi-tab, so I can only play with just me and one other person, but still, even when you don't have a multi-tap or paraplay mode, it's still a lot of fun. And all the modes from Tekken 3 are present in this game, including a one-on-one mode for people who want to play like classic Tekken games, and we have Tekken Bowl Tournament mode, which is the most interesting thing unlocked for me. This mode is basically bowling with Tekken characters. You throw a disco-like bowling ball at Heihachi Mishima pins, and it's badass, like a fresh grilled cheeseburger being eaten while you wait your turn to bowl in the round, and it's like you can like just so much fun to bowl in Tekken. It's like my first words sticking out of my mouth was, my friend's mouth were too, and it too was like, I can't believe in this game you can do bowling. It's like, yeah, I can't believe it either, but it's fun. It's just, it's a fun game, and all on one disc there and stuff too. Like, lots of stuff there, and just so much content. And like you just gonna be fun when you like get the high score in Tekken Bowl mode, stuff like that, or all of them, just fun times there. It's all fun game on this one disc with the blue bottom. But now we gotta get to the bad. Like I mentioned, the endings are not very good. It's just basically the same music and stuff like that, and some of them are similar to one another, and just there's no voice acting in them. It's just and like it's just that a lot of the endings are disappointing and stuff. It's just what it is there, but like it's just a compilation, so it's understandable. But yeah, like some people who like the endings can be disappointed there, but yeah. And most of the characters' outfits, they have more than 2 outfits and stuff. Like a lot of them, but most of the characters' outfits are the same thing except different clothing and stuff. And like if you look at like Xiao Yule's outfit and stuff like that, like it's basically the same thing, just like different colored shirt and pants or stuff like that. So or like Nina Williams and stuff, like basically the same costume, just like different color swap. And there's less stages than the previous game. There's only 8 stages. And now another bad thing is the Tekken Hybrid, which I know you're talking about a different game, but I'm gonna explain why this sucks along with the PS3 version of Tekken Tag Tournament. Tekken Hybrid was released in the year 2011 as something to hold you over for when Tekken Tag Tournament 2 came out. And Tekken Hybrid just really sucks because it's basically an HD version of Tekken Tag Tournament, which doesn't look anything different. All the content is unlocked from the start, so it takes the fun out of unlocking stuff. And like, of course, it's got a very shallow version, or shallow prologue version of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Prologue. And the only good thing about that is the movie Tekken Blood Vengeance, which you can find on the internet. You can watch it on the internet and stuff in English and Japanese. So it makes this pointless. And I know it's not the PlayStation 2 version's fault, but I had to point out there that just stick with the PlayStation 2 version, avoid Tekken Hybrid at all costs. But my final thoughts are, this is still a fantastic game. It's still a great game. It's definitely worth owning your collection. It just showed what the PlayStation 2 is capable of when it comes to graphics and fighting games. So final thoughts here are, pick up Tekken Tag Tournament. It's a fun game, definitely. Due to the points I have with the game, I'm only taking a small amount of points off. The score I'll be giving it is a 9.5 out of 10. Best score I can give it because it's a fucking amazing game, despite some of the problems I have with it, and with Tekken Hybrid being garbage like that, so just, it's fine the way it is, definitely. And that's it for this episode of my Tekken Remastered series review. Stay tuned for part 5 as I take a look at Tekken 4, the first true sequel to Tekken 3 on the PlayStation 2, and it showed that there was more to come with the franchise, definitely. How does this game fare to Tekken 3 and Tekken Tag Tournament? Find out in part 5, which is all I gotta say. If you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and join my Discord group, TTBurger Gaming, which is always looking for more people to join. And you just click on the link in the permanent link that will not go away after 24 hours. And like, I'm always looking forward to talking to my fans and new people and more. So definitely, if you want to join, go ahead and join. Which all I gotta say is Tony. Peace out, have a good day, and see you all in my review of Tekken 4.